Welcome back, friends, to another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Lids87 here, and today I am bringing you guys my picks for the global first LD character for the 3rd year anniversary on the global side. Yes, it is upon us, guys. The 3rd year anniversary is almost here. The day I am posting the video, the following day is when the community live stream is gonna happen, and they will confirm the global first LD character there. So much hype, so much excitement. So I thought now would be the perfect time to drop a video in regards to who I believe could be the global first LD character. Now, before I get into it though, friends, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, friends, so some rules, some notes as we go into this video. First and foremost, nothing has been confirmed just yet on the global side of the game. And following that up, these are going to be my own personal opinions. Hey, if you have your own personal opinions, that's why they're called opinions. That's why you are more than entitled to your own opinions. Let's discuss these wonderful opinions down in the comments in a kind demeanor. And last but not least, let's have some fun with this. Alright, let's keep this community positive. Let's have fun with our picks on who could potentially be the global first LD character. Now, there are so many characters in this game that, man, would make wonderful picks as the global first LD character. A lot of them still need their LD even on the JP side of the game. Some of them are actually confirmed as, you know, sequel characters for games that could receive LD Empress weapons. For example, Vincent is a viable option for that. But I did have to narrow this down for this video, and I actually picked 4 categories for 4 different characters. So the categories, the very first category is going to be my own personal favorite character. Just someone in the game that I have been enjoying, and I would love if they received an LD for the global side of the game. Second, just someone that needs love, someone that needs to get off of that bench and into the freaking fight. Second, just a troll pick, someone who's trolled me in the game, but I would love them to get an LD weapon. And last, just someone who makes sense. Just by putting together some puzzle pieces, it makes sense or likely that they could potentially receive an LD weapon as the global first. Now, some things to take into consideration as we go into this is some ways that these characters could be improved is by both either a rework and or LD extensions. You know, some of these characters, they're fine currently with what they have, but LD extensions could further improve their kit. LD extensions are, just as it sounds, extensions to an LD ability that you unlock via a character's character board. So you're going to have to spend more points to unlock another node that opens up. Now, the very first sets of extensions that we will be getting will be with Ramza and Machina during Divine Diabolo. So I am extremely hopeful that the global first LD character will be receiving LD extensions, because in my opinion that's going to help out their longevity as we progress through the Lufenia era. So please let them have LD extensions. They will be much in a better state, in my opinion, if they do come out with those. All right, friends, so let's get into it. Let's get started. So the very first category is going to be my own personal favorite character, and that's going to be Final Fantasy XIV Ida. What, Liz? I thought Tifa was your ultimate waifu. She's my ultimate waifu, but I said personal favorite character to use in this game. That's Ida. I've truly enjoyed using Ida in this game, even when I first started. Oh geez, during the 15 CP era, back in the day, I was using Ida. I was rocking out Ida, and it was really fun to use. And I did re-roll my global account, but once her EX Plus came, I maxed her out immediately. She is really fun to use. She dishes out a lot of damage. She has poison built into her kit. She can act back to back. As you know, she breaks the target, she gets to act again for free, just letting her dish out even more damage. And her moves are flashy. Her EX ability is flashy. The kick, she jumps into the air, freaking does a drop kick. It's beautiful. I like Ida in this game. So potentially things that she could potentially get, you know, she's a monk. I did try to look up some stuff that monks do in Final Fantasy XIV, because that is where she is from. Maybe some kind of chakra stacks, I don't know, that increases her brave damage or healing based on damage dealt. Just stick with that attacker that can battery herself as she's attacking the enemies, just for more damage, or maybe some kind of follow-up damage on the enemies with HP splash. So Yang on the JP side actually has some follow-ups. Yang is another type of monk, so if Ida can receive something like that, that would significantly improve her damage in the game. Or, I found this one interesting too, that some monks actually do have, is party-wide aura buff that increases, potentially in this game, maybe brave damage, or some kind of buff to herself that ignores brave damage reduction. That would make her absolutely broken. Perhaps make her into like a glass cannon at the cost of ignoring brave damage reduction. Maybe she receives more HP damage. Maybe she decreases her defense, kind of like what's his face, kind of like 8. So keep it along the lines of that as a monk type character. Yeah, 8, right? That's the fighter dude. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah, okay. If I'm wrong, let me know down below in the comments. I can't friggin' think right now. But yes, Ida would be amongst my personal favorite as the global first LD character. Second character that I believe that needs some love is actually going to be Final Fantasy XIII's Fang. Now, I personally think her kit is interesting. She does have debuffs built into her kit. She has HP damage up with her additional ability, which is actually pretty nice. And she can initiate a chase sequence with her second ability as long as the enemy gets broken or is already broken. So we currently have a chase thing going. You know, we just received Dark Knight Cecil, Cloud, who delays and can initiate chase sequences on demand, and just in the near future we're going to be getting Kais with his LD weapon. So if they can just rework Fang and get her off of the bench, put her onto some, you know, chase compositions, that would be pretty nice. Now, well, in terms of what they could do for her, you know, it's really up in the air, but potentially she works with debuffs, so perhaps further increase the amount of brave damage she does with enemies, depending on how many debuffs they have on her, just to really further improve her damage. And of course, like I just mentioned, she will fit nicely into chase team compositions if they rework her and give her an LD weapon, in my own personal opinion. Alright, so the third category, the third character that I picked, this was the troll pick. It's not really troll, but it is, but it's not, but it is. And that's going to be Steiner for me, man. Oh, frickin' Steiner. Frickin' Rusty on the JP side. When I was chasing Beatrix's LD weapon, I got 8. No, I was chasing her EX weapon. I got 8 Steiner EXs in a row. I didn't even want to pity Beatrix's EX anymore. Friggin' Steiner. But I would love it if Steiner did receive a global first LD weapon. Now, Steiner in this game, he is a type of offensive battery with quite a potent attack down debuff built into his kit. Now, I think that if he were to receive an LD weapon, if he were to receive an LD buff, give him some kind of like captain-like aura. You know, he is captain of Pluto. Final Fantasy IX fans, correct me if I'm wrong. Where he can improve the stats of your party members, improve their brave damage, maybe further battery built into his kit, just to stick to his theme of offensive battery type character. Or it could be something that severely increases his own damage, because I tried to look into it a little bit, and with his trance in the actual Final Fantasy IX game, instead of receiving unique abilities, he triples his own attack, just becoming an absolute beast on the field. So if they could do something with his LD buff, just make him do lots of damage with potentially more party-wide buffs, that would be pretty nice. Or more party-wide battery, I should be saying. So, or even the buffs, why not? So that is something that I could potentially see them doing with Steiner if he were to receive a global first LD. Give him the damn pickle bag. Give him the damn pickle bag from the game. He loves pickles, so give him the damn pickle bag as his LD weapon. Alright, and finally, now this character, the final character that I picked, or the final category, it's just someone that makes sense for them to be the global first LD character, and that is going to be Final Fantasy Type 0's Rem. Rem was amongst one of the first 3 characters we received in the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omni on both Global and JP. So if you don't remember, the first 3 characters that we received were Warrior of Light, Vivi, and Rem. Now, those of you that did pull for Vivi or have been paying attention, or have been around, I should be saying, in the global side, if you're newer, Vivi just received his LD weapon as a global first on the global side of the game, and he is just getting it on the JP side with his own extensions with a rework. So Vivi being amongst the first characters to receive we received on our rosters, it kind of put 2 and 2 together that Rem potentially would be one. We were having this discussion during one of my Twitch live streams, and it kind of just clicked, and we were like, yeah, you know, Rem being the global first LD character, that would make perfect sense. So already Rem, she is a very strong support type character, so she has very potent HP healing, and she has turn manipulation shenanigans built into her kit where she can manipulate a party member. She'll swap turns with them. She'll bring another party member up for free during a free turn, I should be saying, or doesn't increase the turn counter. After using her EX ability, she can use an ability for free. So how can they potentially improve what she does? Okay, maybe some HP overflow when she heals a party member, more just HP battery towards the party. So current characters that we do have kind of do that already. When they're already maxed out in HP, they battery the entire party. So just even potent, make it just more brave battery towards the party, make it happen. And I was thinking, what else could they do with her LD? Maybe since she's already good as a support type character, what if they make her an offensive type character with her LD buff? I was trying to look into what she did into Type 0. I was trying to see some of her moves. She had something interesting called flying daggers. Now, she does throw her daggers with her HP attack that kind of, swirl and attack the enemy. But what if they did something like that, kind of like a follow-up every time a character acted? That would be interesting. I don't know if that's logical for her to do, or they could just stick to more buffs towards the parties, perhaps more overflow, perhaps more stats increases, more max brave up, improving the attack, maybe brave damage up, a buff on her and not a debuff on the enemy, just to really stick to the supportive type role that she fills in Opera Omnia. All right, friends, so that is my pick for makes sense. It does make sense for her to be the global first LD character. All right, friends, so that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Maybe this doesn't make sense for any of you guys. Maybe you guys believe that someone else could be the global first LD character or one of these, but for completely different reasons. Let me know down below in the comments in a kind demeanor what you guys think. I would love to hear your guys' opinions on who you believe is going to be that specific character. Either your favorite, someone that needs some love. Is it Thancred from Final Fantasy 14? Do you guys believe that he'll get it? I don't know. Well, if they do, what kind of costume do you guys want to see them? If I had to pick Rem with their, what is it, their winter soldier, that's a damn movie, but their winter outfit where it's like instead of the red outfit with the trim, maybe a white outfit with some nice, was a black trim, that would be pretty cool. So let me know all your wonderful thoughts down below in the comments. All right, friends, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys during the 3rd year anniversary live stream. All right, friends, so again, all your wonderful thoughts down below in the comments, and until next time, friends, good luck and have a good one.